My mother found out I got married 6 months ago, and now she's telling everyone I'm a sociopath who stole her moment. My mom left when I was 7. Not because she had to, not because of abuse or addiction or anything that might justify it. She left because her boyfriend at the time didn't want kids around, and she chose him. My dad got full custody. I saw her every other weekend for about a year until the visits just sort of stopped. She'd cancel last minute, forget to pick me up, show up 3 hours late and act like I was being dramatic for crying. By the time I was 9, I stopped expecting her to come at all. She moved 2 hours away with a different boyfriend. I'd get birthday cards a month late, sometimes with the wrong age. One year she sent me a card that said, "Happy 12th birthday," when I was turning 14. My dad never said anything bad about her. He just made sure I had everything I needed. My dad remarried when I was 11. My stepmom, Claire, never tried to replace my mother. She just showed up, packed my lunches, came to my swim meets, helped me with my math homework. She was just there. When I was 16, my mom called out of nowhere and said she wanted to reconnect. She'd broken up with the boyfriend. I met her for coffee. Within 10 minutes, she was crying about how hard her life had been, how she'd been so young when she had me, how my dad turned me against her. She didn't ask a single question about my life. I tried, but every conversation was about her. When I got into college, she said, "Well, I could have gone to college if I hadn't gotten pregnant." When I got engaged last year, she said, "Just make sure you don't rush into it like I did. That's how you end up trapped." My fiancé, Lucas, met her twice. Both times, she ignored him, unless she was making passive-aggressive comments. She told me at dinner, in front of him, "You know, your father trapped me with a baby. Don't let history repeat itself." Lucas is the kindest person I've ever met. He's a middle school teacher. When my dad had a health scare last year, Lucas was at the hospital every single day. After that dinner, I decided I was done. My dad and Claire earned their place in my life. My mom hadn't. So when Lucas and I got married 6 months ago, I didn't tell her. It was a small ceremony, 50 people. My dad walked me down the aisle. Claire helped me get ready. My mom's name never came up because she'd already proven she'd find a way to ruin it. 3 weeks before the wedding, I ran into my mom's sister at the grocery store. My aunt asked about the wedding planning, and I panicked and said we'd postponed it. I knew if I told the truth, it'd get back to my mom, and she'd show up and make a scene, or call me sobbing, or post something on Facebook about being excluded. I didn't want to spend my wedding day managing her emotions. The wedding was perfect. Small and quiet. Just the people who actually showed up in my life. Then last week, Lucas's coworker posted some of our wedding photos on social media, tagging us both. One of my mom's friends saw it and sent it to her within hours. My phone exploded. My mom called me 18 times in a row. Then the texts started. "How could you do this to me? I'm your mother. Everyone is asking me about your wedding, and I look like a fool." My aunt called to tell me I'm a cruel, vindictive little brat, and that I've always been just like my father. My mom's boyfriend, a man I've never met, sent me a message saying I should be ashamed of myself. My mom posted on Facebook, "Some children grow up and forget who gave them life, praying for my daughter who has lost her way." Then she finally got me on the phone, not to ask about the wedding, not to ask how married life is, not to say congratulations. She said, "Do you have any idea what you've done to me? My friends are asking why I wasn't at my own daughter's wedding. I had to lie and say I was sick. You've humiliated me in front of everyone." I asked her if she even wanted to meet Lucas, really get to know him. She said, "That's not the point. The point is, you deliberately excluded me from the most important day of your life." I said, "You've had 19 years to be there." She said, "You did this on purpose. You wanted to hurt me. I'm being accused of stealing my mother's moment."